Hello, this is Jim Berry from Swiderski Equipment in Mosinee, Wisconsin from the Construction Sales Department. I'm here today to talk about the new 2022 New Holland C362 track loader. This is one of the largest track loaders on the market today and the largest in the New Holland fleet. We're going to go around and show you some of the nice features of this machine, and hopefully this is something that will work for your job site. As you can see, it's built very heavy duty. The whole machine is, but when you look at the front of the machine, especially when it comes to your lift cylinders, they're built very heavy. Big pin bosses, larger cylinders, and protection covering the cylinders from any debris that might come over from a bucket, grapple that you might have, or a dozer blade, or whatever it may be. And another thing you'll see, since this machine has these heavier cylinders, on this machine they are actually set apart a little bit farther in front of the loader lift arms, where your traditional skid steer has them set in a little bit. The advantage to that with this machine is now we can leave our loader down and our bucket on the ground and still lift the cab for servicing. We do not have to lift it in the air. So that's another huge advantage there. When we look at the front of the machine, of course, door swings open, easy access to get in, handles to get into the machine. Very nice cab, as you can see, just like our other C-Series. Heated air suspension seat. You have the large monitor with the rear camera, lap bar, you have the pilot controls in this machine. And another thing that's new with this machine is they're actually giving you a demo door when you purchase this machine. That is standard equipment. And the nice thing with the demo door is any kind of debris that you get, you have a lot less likely chance of a standard glass door breaking. Now, one thing a person wants to be aware of is they also make a forestry door. So if you put a forestry cutter on here, you will want to upgrade to that forestry door. As you can see with all track machines, they do have auxiliary hydraulics. This machine, being as large as it is, has enhanced high flow. This machine will put out 41 gallons per minute of hydraulic flow. Now, one thing to be careful of, this is all 3/4 inch couplings here. So if you have a 1/2 inch attachment that you're running, I should say a 1/2 inch coupling, you'll want to get an adapter to run that. It does also have a 14-pin electrical control for a lot of attachments that utilize that feature. And one other nice thing about this new machine is it also has a secondary auxiliary circuit, and this puts out 9 gallons per minute. So again, not a standard auxiliary hydraulic function on most attachments. This is a lower flow, but it's made for an attachment that has another device such as a rotate circuit or something of that nature, that you need some flow but not standard or high flow to run the attachment. This new C362 track machine also is a vertical lift design. So this machine has a lift height to the hinge pin of 140 inches, which is over 11.5 feet. So you have excellent height for dumping into a truck bed, a trailer, whatever it may be when you're hauling out debris or just doing your normal dirt work. As you can see, two 17.7 inch wide rubber tracks. It does have an excellent clean out underneath here for the undercarriage, steel rollers, and this is new to this new C362 model, is the torsion suspension here, and that gives for an excellent ride when you're actually going on the job site, especially on uneven ground and uneven surfaces. On the back of our C362, you'll see these very large counterweights. That gives us excellent lift capacity for this size of machine. This machine at 50% operating capacity is over 6,200 pounds. And when you compare it with most machines in the industry that rated at 35%, that's about 4,340 pounds. So again, very excellent lift capacity with this machine. You'll see the large counterweights here, and also if you look underneath the machine, you'll also see another large counterweight. So again, excellent ability to lift larger items and heavy equipment. As we move to the back of the machine, as you can see, a very heavy-duty steel door, steel top engine cover panel here. We open this up here. We have one lever here to open the back door. As it swings open, almost 90 degrees, you can get to everything in the back of the machine that you need to, especially for your daily checks for servicing. So again, hydraulic oil fill. There's a sight glass down here. This is for your diesel exhaust fluid here, and your fuel filter. The machine also has an engine block heater, which at this time is just zip tied underneath here, but it does have an engine block heater for the colder weather environment. Air filter cleaner is here to check. You have your oil fill, oil check. So most of your daily checks and things that you're going to need to do to keep the machine up and running on a daily basis are right here. Back door again closes tight. when you pull the top handle down here, this is also made that you can put a lock here. When you're in an area that you're maybe a little bit worried about someone possibly getting to the machine or vandalism, you can lock this all up so you don't have to worry about that. Again, while we're at the back of the machine, you can see LED lights permanently mounted in here, nice and heavy with the guarding around them, so you get excellent visibility at night behind the machine when you're backing up. Rear view camera here, which again we talked about earlier, up on the screen, so when you go in reverse your camera will come on, or you can keep it on all the time if you wish. As we move to the left side of our machine, you'll see an access door here. Once you open up this access door, this is where the battery is located. The battery is in a heavy duty tray that once you remove the battery cables, you'll be able to slide your battery out very easily. And another thing, it's a larger machines like this, or even smaller machines, as we all know, when the weather gets cold or our battery goes bad, sometimes we have to have the ability to jump start a machine. There's a positive cable here that will be able to do that. We can put a jump pack on here and also be able to start this machine. Right above this jump pack is a battery disconnect switch, so you can turn your battery power on and off. So when you're not utilizing the machine, it's not draining any power from your battery. As you can see on the front of the machine, we have LED lights just like we have in the rear of the machine. And when you're working late at night, boy, it sure is nice to have a nice bright machine to see what you're doing to end those projects. We'd like to thank everyone today for listening to our presentation on the new C362 track loader, and we hope that this gives you the power and performance that you need on your farm or construction site. If you have any questions on the new C362, please give us a call at 715-693-3015 or any one of our Swiderski locations.